We all want to make some kind of difference to the world, people, the planet. But what is the best way to do that? In this video, I'm going to be going through the 3 key ideas that I got from William Macaskill's book, Doing Good Effectively. So make sure you keep watching. Hey everyone, it's Keshav here, and if you're new to my channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button down below and you ring the bell icon so you know exactly when I release new videos. At the moment, I'm doing daily uploads, so make sure you're part of the notification squad. Now, doing good effectively. Most of us, especially if you're watching a channel like mine, you care about making some kind of difference. You know, you're somebody who has a level of altruism in your very nature. But oftentimes we don't really think about, are we doing the most good that we possibly can? And this book that I'm going to be reviewing and summarizing today, the 3 big ideas that I got from it, let's go into the first one, which is, it's not enough to just do some good. William Macaskill talks about this at length through this entire book, that it's not just enough for you to give money to charity or to volunteer your time. That's cute and the intentions are good, but you should also think about what is the most good that you can do with what you have available to you. If you look at it objectively, we are 100 times richer than the poorest billion people on this planet. And that means that instead of just helping the people around us, we can do 100 times more of a benefit to those billion people. If we focus our efforts on the poorest people, there is a larger amount of good that we can do. And this is a philosophy that runs its way throughout the entire book. This idea of effective altruism, taking what we have available to us, the talents, the money, the resources, and the skills, and doing the most good that we can. And that's the first big idea that you'll get from reading this. The second thing that I got from the book, and he goes through this quite a few times, is donating might actually be a better way to help than you might think. Yeah, it's not glamorous. You're not kicking down the door to poverty and fighting malaria, and you're out volunteering in India or in your local orphanage or in, the continent of Africa or Europe or wherever. But actually giving some money to some of the best charities in the world, the ones who are doing most of the good out there, it can be a really effective way to help. And I say this as someone who runs a social enterprise, a small company that equips young people from disadvantaged backgrounds for life beyond the classroom. It's called Revolution Hive. I know from personal experience, if you donate £100 a month, £50 a month, even £5 a month, for an organization like ours, we can do a lot with that money. And even though it's not a sexy way to think, it is effective. There's a classic example in the book that I'll never really forget, which William Macaskill uses, that you got to look at it like this, that yes, you could spend 80,000 hours, the average amount of time that a person spends in their career or their profession, maybe, as a doctor. But should you be a doctor in the US, or should you be a doctor in somewhere like Honduras or in the Philippines or in India? Let's say we look at the average amount of people you might help and the quality of the life that you might improve in all of those places. Where is the place that you could go to do the most good you can? And is it more effective for you to work for Doctors Without Borders, or for you to become a highly paid consultant doing plastic surgery, for example, but you donate 10% of your earnings every single year to charity? And it's a really important question for us to ask ourselves, that is there a more effective way? Should I become a doctor in the US specializing in plastic surgery and donating, $20,000 a year to a highly effective, highly impactful charity? Or should I go out there myself because of the skills, the expertise that I have? So he encourages us to think in this way. And the third and final thing that I got from the book is, don't be emotionally charged when you're donating your time, your money, or your skills. And this is something that really hit home. Now, he uses the example of, you might have someone close to you who went through cancer, for example. And so you decide, okay, let me set up a fundraising page and donate money to a charity. But actually, Especially in the instances of a natural disaster, we might be emotionally compelled, but that may not be the most effective way to do some good. In fact, it may be the case that you do the thing that isn't the most highly publicized, the most highly glamorized, but you focus on, anti-malaria nets, or you focus on something like making sure there is effective sanitation in a region of the world that doesn't have that. So in all instances, in every arena, we should be looking at a donation, even if it's not just money, it could be time as well, from the perspective of an investor, an intelligent investor, where you're thinking, okay, with the £5 I give, where is the best place for me to give that? Where is the best place for me to give my 5 hours a month of volunteering, where I can do the most possible good? So let me know down in the comments below, is this a book that you've read, and what were your key lessons and key learnings? And I'd highly recommend you go check it out. As always, I'll leave a link in the description. I've actually partnered with Audible, so you can get a free credit, a free audiobook credit when you sign up, and a free 30-day trial. So definitely check that out. And as always, stay focused on learning every single day. Follow your inner compass, and I'll see you in the next daily video. Peace. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you're interested in finding out which of the 3 personalities you are, check out my free quiz, and otherwise comment and subscribe and like and share the video. Help me out, support the channel. Peace.